Hey folks, Doug with CaliberMind, back to show off some cool new stuff we have now available in funnels. I'm going to start with cohorts. What I want to be able to do is to share with you how various groups move through the funnel. I want to talk to you about gross numbers. That's the screen we're looking at here. I also want to talk to you about conversion rates, and then I want to talk to you about exit rates. This is one of my favorite things to do to be able to understand and parse what's happening in my funnel, what the progression looks like. So the view you're looking at right now is in our cohort tab. Then what you're seeing is the gross number by industry. And you've got color coding to help you understand exactly where the hot spots are, in this case, dark purple, and sort of where the lighter areas are. So in other words, where we're seeing less volume. And so at first glance, what I'm seeing here really is that I've got four primary industries that are showing up in my funnel: financial, professional services, software and services. Then I've got my no group by category. Guess what? Can't de-anonymize everybody. So what I'm seeing here is sort of that gross volume at the top of the funnel. I'm getting a feeling for how my financial, professional services, and software and services are progressing. These are exactly the groups I want to have showing up at the top of the funnel. But I really want to understand really how are these things converting? So what I'm going to do is instead of looking, what I'm going to look at here is conversion rates instead of stage entries. That was sort of the gross number I was seeing. This is going to give me a really solid picture of what those conversion rates look like on down the funnel. So our funnel includes inbound, automatically qualified accounts, marketing qualified accounts, all the way through to late stage pipeline. We use that because we don't think about individuals, we think about accounts in our funnel. And so I'm going to take another look now. Before, if you recall, we had professional services, we had financial services, and we had software and technology that were showing up. I want to see how those things are converting with this cohort. And just my quick flash here is telling me that we're doing fairly well with high tech. I have a high conversion rate from inbound to AQA, and we're doing especially well when we're getting the sales qualified account level, meaning got a lot of highly qualified pipeline passing on through to the sales accepted opportunity stage. So that gives me that sort of quick view in to tell me whether or not those gross numbers are turning into conversions. The other thing I like to take a look at is really what's going on from an exit rate standpoint. So these are the percentage of folks that are not making it through the funnel. So in this case, dark is bad. And so there are several industries here that I'm not surprised to see are bouncing out for us. As an example, aerospace and defense, it's not a core market for us. Government as well. So this is a really good way to sort of look to the opposite of what those conversion rates are and being able to understand how industries are flowing through. Showing industries because sort of that's the common thread across all organizations. We understand industries. The other thing I really like to be able to do is to parse things out in terms of the way that CaliberMind takes a look at its groupings, and we tier things. Lots of different ways to skin this cat. There are segments and there are tiers. Tiering is a way of our effectively saying, how do our ideal and acceptable customers break out, and then sort of alongside other active campaigns we have going. So same thing, I'm looking at exit rates here. What I want to take a look at is what are my conversion rates? And what I'm able to do with the cohort is to be able to see whether or not I've got good conversion rates from my ICP or ideal customers. They look fantastic. Whether or not I'm seeing solid conversion rates for acceptable, also looking good. And interestingly enough, I'm actually seeing, although it's a low number, actually seeing that my not a fit folks are converting through the funnel as well. Then I'm also seeing that all of my tranches, all my different campaigns that are going through are actually converting really well. So that's a quick look at cohorts. Thanks for spending some time with me today, folks, and appreciate you taking a look at this brand new feature from CaliberMind.